When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a marketplace, and though the day's action is over, product inspection and analysis continue. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. Modern media offers an unprecedented glut of feedback opportunities, but wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Elvis Asensio, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
John Greenwood is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Padilla is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ernesto Aguila. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ernesto
into the
Aguila.
windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Ready for another chance. Kurt Burke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kurt Burke.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. The Central squad is on top here, 3-2. Tom Key is on, and
Now
he'll take
pitching for
over
the
on the
West,
mound in relief.
Number 26.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Troy Bouchard worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
For the Central, 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 19 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. After all, why pay more if you can pay less? And why even place an order if you suspect it may never be delivered? To stand a chance in these talks, anticipation is a must. A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the game, or he won't be a ball player long.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2. Digging in once again, Dusty Fay. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Fay.
No one out now, no one out.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Bernardo Torres.
Left fielder, Bernardo Torres.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Patton comes up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Sid Carlisle. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Carlisle.
In there for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he was trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Another 0-2 home. And that one stayed up a little high.
1-2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Again, he sends it out of play. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
1-2, here it comes. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. And we still have no score. Russell Lee takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Russell Lee.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The West earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the visitors, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left a boatload of runners on base.
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Players will now find themselves increasingly confronted with the off-the-field demands and distractions that accompany pro sports. Having a trusted advisor to take the lead on such matters is a huge plus, allowing a player to keep his mind where it should be, like on finding out where will be the first stop on his road to the show.
Welcome, everyone, to this year's Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Showcase, will begin their journey as professional baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming about and working towards their entire lives. We wish them all the best of luck and look forward to watching them develop into even greater ball players over the coming years. With that said, it's time to get started. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the second pick of the first round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Dominic Gagnon, a first baseman from the West region. With the fourth pick in the first round, the San Diego Padres select Paul Romano, a right fielder from the West region. With the fifth pick of the first round, the Atlanta Braves select Francisco Samuel, a left fielder from the West region. With the sixth pick in the first round, the Oakland Athletics select Brad Meza, a catcher from the West region. With the seventh pick of the first round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Hunter Rocha, a closing pitcher from the East region. With the eighth pick in the first round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Billy Shasha, a closing pitcher from the Central region. With the ninth pick of the With the 15th pick in the first round, the Kansas City Royals select the closing pitcher from the West region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. Most minor leaguers will struggle just to get by on meager earnings. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Naturals, number 25.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Newcomb. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in once again, Herschel Imro, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Right here, guys.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Missions lead it 3-2. Digging in once again, Tom Bergeron. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Into the box now, Rodney Schmidt, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Romack is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Rich Tippett is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Colon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Thomas Good. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Low for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piedra has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. San Antonio's out in front. Randall Navarro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Randall Navarro.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score tonight. Eli Becerra gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ryan Betts hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Victorious Missions. 4 runs, 7. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Naturals, number 25.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Reyna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Reyna.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Garcia is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in to try it again. Herschel Imro.
Herschel Imro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this. That is what every hitting coach in the game teaches you to do. Don't ever try and do too much with a pitch. Just use the whole field and go with the pitch wherever you can. Pushes it down the line, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hit out towards second. Leroy comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, Rodney Schmidt, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Randall Navarro claims the win out of the pen, his first. Number 25 closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals: 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Missions, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Your attention, please.
Number 25 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 25.
Striding in once again, Herschel Imro. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Thomas Good. Smoke toward third. Herrera scoops it up onto first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Rodney Schmidt, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Grounded back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A runner on first with 2 away. This is pulled into right. in there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
After 2 straight outs here in the 9th, now they come up with a couple hits in a row. They're making it really interesting. Thought this game was going to be over quick. Now they continue to fight back.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Ramon Mitre gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Number 25 hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals: 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Missions, 1 run on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Northwest Arkansas, number 25.
Digging in and looking for more, Douglas McGill. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Douglas McGill.
out of play off to the right.
Hey, we got no out.
And that one stayed up a little high. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started right there. An infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
Now a bunt attempt here.
Rodriguez.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Riding in once again, Marcos Aparicio. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Runner at second here with one man out. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in.
Miguel Campos is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Randall Navarro gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Number 25 closes the door for the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Northwest Arkansas. Number
ready
25.
for another shot now. Ronaldo Dean. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Right fielder, Ronaldo Dean.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Go, guys.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Campos. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 2-1 on its way. Softly to the right side. Should get the runner to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready once again, Marcos Aparicio. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-2.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the first baseline. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Luis Mejia, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Oh, wow, what a stop. Big-time effort, but it's now a 1-run ball game.
Now you're down 1 with that hit right there. Now you're 1 big swing away from walking him off.
Now batting,
Ray Conley is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled at the plate. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Junior Garcia is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. George Conrad earns his first win of the season. Number 25 hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Naturals, number 25.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Third baseman, number 6, Charlie
Culberson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 count. Here it is. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
To short. Leroy comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in once again, Lamont Finley.
14. Lamont Finley.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now batting,
Terrell Jarvis is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
The 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. 1 of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Ready once again, Ken Milano. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Andy Hale.
Left fielder, Andy Hale.
And the pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And quickly 2 gone now to start the 10th. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Wendell. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied to... Digging in to try it again, Damian Rose. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 1-1.
That's inside.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
He still might be looking for that.
Ouch, that one hit him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Padilla. Here's a high pop-up. Number 25 will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Charlie Culberson. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Nope. Misses. Ball 2.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
Benitez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Lamont Finley. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 2-2. Scott Alexander gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Tulsa secured their 10th victory of the season. Julio Velasquez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Matt Alvarez closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Drillers. 5 runs. 12. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Naturals.
Ready for another shot now. Tomas Padilla. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now here it comes. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. The pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Again, he sends it out of play. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. High in the air out to center field. Romack patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Wendell. He's 2 for 3 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. Sandoval has room, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Charlie Culberson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Ramon Padilla. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take the deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
It's getting exciting right now. That single right there. Now we got the tying run on base. And
well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
This evening's game finishes.
An impressed pitching coach pays a visit to a young hurler who's been very sharp to start his pro career. It seems the pitcher is impressed with himself as well.
Number 25 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lamont Finley. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, They string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. First and second now, one man out. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Charlie Culberson will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Ready with the 2-2. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Sean Bell.
In the dirt here, goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
0-1 count and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And another foul ball. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
4-0 the score tonight. The Naturals secure their 10th victory of the season. George Conrath wins his 3rd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Drillers, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Northwest Arkansas, number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny Blackwell. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Blackwell.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. 3-0 count, here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. The pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Jorge Mota is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And the changeup is way low that time.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Andres Rodriguez, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Striding in once again, Andres Rodriguez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And this one's in the dirt. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Ready for another chance? Dave Aquino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
1-1, here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. And he takes a called third strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with 1 out in the inning now. Ready for another shot now. Pedro Dominguez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-2, the final score tonight. George Conrath, with his 4th win this season, number 25, wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals: 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Springfield, 2 runs, 6 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. And when team needs collide with a player's expectations, a game of dreams also becomes a game of choices. This player with strong convictions finds out a team can have convictions too. A recently benched player receives a call from his representative, who wants to see his advisee get back on the playing field. His counsel, patience, and flexibility. The player has reservations about being moved from his preferred role. The road to the show is not always a straight or predictable one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Naturals, number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Terrell Jarvis. He'll try to get it
Leading
going
off
here
for
to
Tulsa,
begin the fourth.
Patrick Terrell Jarvis.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
The batter,
into the box now,
2.
James Hadley,
hitter.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benitez is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Tomas Padilla. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
All right, come on now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tulsa's out in front here, 7-1. Ready for another shot now. Josh Wendell. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Wendell.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
3-0 now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Number 6.
Stepping in now,
Culberson.
Charlie Culberson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, we got 1 here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Popped high in the air.
All you, take it.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Standing in now, Brooks Schaefer, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Curveball stays a little high that time.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Another payoff pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Velez. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready once again, Sean
Leading up for the
Bell.
Drillers.
0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Sean Bell.
Hey, plays the 1.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Striding in once again, Michael Charlton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Michael Charlton goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
Batting, catcher, Terrell
Ball hit high and
Jarvis.
foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Hey, we got
1 out and a runner on second base. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt.
Gotta hold him. Let's go.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike.
The batter, number 2.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit out towards second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Johnny Saunders is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Johnny Saunders.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
10-4 the final in this game. Bucky Subcheck earns the win, his second. Derek Jones was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Bruno Guillen takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Drillers. 10 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Naturals,
This pitcher's winning ERA is not translating to wins. A team can't win without scoring runs.
your attention, please. Now pitching for the Naturals, number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lamont Finley. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piedra sprinting after it, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Sean Bell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Very high, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Garcia is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Ready for another chance. Michael Charlton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Michael.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Digging in once again, Ivan Macias. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Drillers lead it 4-0. Ready for another shot now. James Hadley. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Hadley.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Here we go right now, fellas.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Tejada takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Andy Hale comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready once again, Josh Wendell.
First baseman, number 8.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Charlie Culberson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Charlie Culberson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Tulsa's out in front here, 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Brooks Schaefer. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Schaefer
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Benitez has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Lamont Finley. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Finley.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Romack is there, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Sean Bell.
Shortstop.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th. Randall Navarro enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
4-0 the score tonight. Trevor Forrest with his 4th win this season as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the Naturals, no runs, just 1 hit.
This pitcher's winning ERA is not translating to wins. A team can't win without scoring runs.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Into the box, Lloyd Hull. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Lloyd Hull.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're trying to avoid the sweep right here, and nobody likes to get swept. But momentum is funny in baseball. If you win 1 game, the next day you feel like you're on riding high. That's why they forget the other 3, win this one here, and it's almost like they swept the series instead of getting swept.
Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now another 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piedra is there to put it away for out number 1. Ready now, Ryan Haller, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, it just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
Miguel Barrios comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. Sandoval has it. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. At the plate, Roger Baez, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
Heads up, fence.
McGraw has got it, and the side is retired. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. Stepping into the box, Ramon Santana. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And that misses inside. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here it comes. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Benitez moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Herb Lynn. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Lynn sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch back. Stepping in, William Coe. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Willie Zambrano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lloyd Hull. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Fouled back.
Nobody.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now here it comes. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And this
Ryan
one's in the dirt.
Allen.
And no advance. It's ball one. And this is fouled straight back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Miguel Barrios is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Striding in once again, Roger Baez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Roger
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Now at the plate, Ramon Santana. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Ramon
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
now batting.
Herb Lynn will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
2-0 to a good hitter, bases loaded. Look, this is where you got to really execute your pitch and keep it down. Try to minimize the swing down in the zone.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Big pitch early, the 3-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make him pay. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Delgado.
The shortstop, Eduardo Delgado.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Carlisle. He's got it 1 away. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Catcher
William Coe is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Leroy into shallow center. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Willie Zambrano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Benitez has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Johnny Saunders is going to take over here in inning number.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Howie Trimble claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jesus Colon closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to the show.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. It's welcome news. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
digging in once again,
Arkansas,
Felipe Vila. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Now here it comes. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Barehanded pickup. Not in time. Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Here's Kyle Saul. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he'll easily make it to first as they won't even field this thing.
That's a perfect punt. I consider that the double bonus. He's given himself up. They knew he was bunting. He dropped the bunt down, and the bunt was so good they couldn't get him out. We got the bases loaded.
Kenny Blackwell is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Kenny Blackwell takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. In now, number 82, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch.
Andres Rodriguez.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. The 1-0. And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball two.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Piedra has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner, and he'll be tagged out at the plate. Trying to win it here in the bottom of the ninth. Instead, we're headed to extra innings as the side is retired. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the... Digging in and looking for more, Robbie Chacon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Right side to his left, Tejada. And he's retired here, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Elmo Lott. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Cesar Jimenez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Digging in to try it again. Felipe Vila. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. The 1-0. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
In there, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Scott Alexander. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
The final line score
yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
They left 11 men on base.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Springfield Cardinals pick up win number 20 on the year. Felipe Campos gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just...
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
Digging in and
Naturals,
looking for more,
number
Mark
25.
Thompson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Walter Elliott. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take the deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And he'll be safe at second base. Good instincts to take off there on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Robert Kang, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. In the dirt here, throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Herrera into shallow left. He's got it one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Joel Bruno comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2.
One down, one down.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ricky Fortenberry is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 2-0. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Jesus Colon gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Johnny Saunders claims the win out of the pen, his first. Manny Esquivel is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Naturals, number 25.
Digging in and looking for more, Jimmy Comstock. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Lifted the other way to left center. Benitez is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Alberto Gonzalez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. 2-0 count. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Pulled toward right center field. Romack giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 6-3 contest.
The left fielder, number 30,
Will Nixon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Digging in to try it again. Mitch Cloud. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that's in there for a strike. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit in the air out to left field. Benitez is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting,
Tommy Brown is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. Benitez is there to make the catch, and with that the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Randall Navarro earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals: 6 runs, 9 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.